Alright lads, it is that time of the year again. The festive season is upon us, and with that, winter sales. You know, it's that time. It's fucking good. So let's look at some games. But this isn't just any video. This isn't the traditional, oh, these are 10 games that are top sellers, so you should pick it up. This is games I want to play. This is games that I want to buy this sale. So, you know, hey, take a gander, let's see what's out there, and let's get right into it. Mechabellum, I was looking at, I was like, I can't be interested. And I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna get it. And yeah, that says it right there. 5 hours in the last 24 hours, man. This game, it fucks, man. It is so cool. It's a auto battler mech game, and like you've got, once you've placed your units, you can't actually play like move them, so it's about like getting counters and building upon your already existing field. And honestly, it is so cool. It looks like there's a season 2 coming in the new year, so like now is the perfect time to pick it up. It's currently 30% off at £8.95. It's a really cool 1v1 game. It's got some like AI stuff, so you can like play like survival stuff, like survive the waves and shit. But really cool, would recommend. But yeah, I was like, this would be kind of cool to pick up, but I did, and it is fucking cool. So the next game on my list is fenneix. I think I know I'm gonna be absolutely butchering this. It's a JRPG set in 15th century Slovakia, and I don't know what it is about it that interests me, but there is something gorgeous about the art style, the way the combat works, and honestly, like, look at this thing, man. Like genuinely, tell me this doesn't look cool. There's something just unique about it. I have no clue if the story's good. Hopefully it is, man. Like, because it's just, it looks quirky. It's got that Euro jank stuff that I kind of love. So yeah. It's currently 20% off at £7.43, so like, fuck it, we will. Now, next game is a weird one. I played MechWarrior Online probably a decade ago, and I was like, this is kind of cool. I enjoy big robot go brr, and then Hawking came out, and then that was like kind of the thing I really enjoyed playing till Hawking closed down, rip our boy. But like, any of the single player mech warriors I've never really looked at, but something about this, I keep seeing videos of like heavily modded playthroughs on YouTube of MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries, and it just looks cool. Like there seems to be so much customization with your mechs. The combat looks beefy. It looks like it's one of those games that you can just sink hundreds of hours into, and that's just the base game, let alone mods. So like, tell me that doesn't look badass. It's giving real Mount and Blade vibes to me for some reason, like the concept of like how much you can play, and it's currently 60% off. I don't know if DLC is a thing to worry about, so anyone in the comments below, let me know, you know? Let me know, you know? Now, I feel I'm kind of in my weird era of games, and Drover is no exception to the rule. This is like a gorgeous pixel art action RPG game, and there is just something that appeals to me. I don't know quite what it is, but it's like kind of got that like Stardew Valley cuteness, but I know that's not what it is. Like, I know there is combat, I know there's ARPG, there's like the almost Hero Siege vibes mixed with a more life game, and I like it. It looks good, it looks fun, and also it's an indie game, so like, we gotta support the homies, you know? We gotta support the homies. It's 20% off at £18.39. It's got overwhelmingly positive reviews as well, so like, it's worth a look, you know? It's worth a bloody look. And again, we're loving our indie boys here. We're loving our indie boys. Now, this is made by Greylock Studios, the same guys that brought us Severed Steel, so like, they've got a decent track record, and honestly, this, you know, literally says right here, basically speedy arena shooter, crackhead out the wazoo, shoot fast, don't get hit, and do cool stuff. Now this is on its own 20% off for $16.79, but there is also a bundle for I Am Your Beast, which is like Power Fantasy, John Wick, Central. Again, these are like two of the banger kind of arcade shooter games in the single player world that we're looking at right now. So keep an eye out. Again, overwhelmingly positive. This also looks cool. This is a tangent. I wasn't expecting this, but it's 30% off, $11.19. I completely forgot this was a thing. And since I've just seen this attached to the other tangent of I Am Your Beast, there is also Sulphur, which is like an almost like got a Tarkov-y vibe of like looter shootering as you like play. I don't fully I don't fully get it. Is it an extraction shooter? I think it is, but it looks cool nonetheless. And I'm just a bit like, what the fuck? Is it a Souls-like extraction shooter? But then its art style is so cute, and it's like, what the fuck? It's got me inquisitive. I don't know if it's a game that I will actually enjoy, or I'd actually enjoy playing, but I think the concept alone is cool. I think that's part of where I am with games. Is I want to support cool stuff, and I'd rather try cool stuff and it'd be like, it's not for me, than play the same dribble every year and go, oh yeah, I really enjoyed this. Now I know this game has been out for decades. However, lads, I haven't actually played it. I played like the first 2 hours of it on a PS3 years ago before my addiction to Counter-Strike kicked in, and I know it's a remaster, I know it's a port of an ancient game, and dude, $31.99 is fucking criminal to be paying for it. However, I absolutely adored playing and streaming Red Dead 2, and I want to live in this world more, and I want to play this. So Red Dead 1 is on my list. Don't kill the messenger, you know? Also has Undead Nightmare, and I haven't played that either, and that's fucking sick. Another game that I really, really like just the experience concept of it is Forever Winter. This is a caveat one. Early access is a weird one. I personally think the current state of the industry and buying into early access at the moment isn't ideal, and it taints like the player base's experience because they get to experience an unfinished product, but then they hold the negatives from it forever, and I'm like, oh no, you should have just waited to play it on like a better release point. Forever Winter looks sick, and there are elements of it that you can tell are cooked, but then there's other bits that need to be cooked a bit more. So Forever Winter is on the soon to buy, hopefully. It may be 6 months down the line, it may be a year down the line, but I definitely want to buy and experience this game. Just the atmosphere alone is just insane. It looks so sick, so cool, big respect. And now another game that just went under the radar. I kept going, like, I really want to play this, I really want to play this, but I then just had other releases keep on coming out, and not coming out, but release games that I just wanted to play instead of buying a new game. Atomic Heart is like that Eurojank, Slavjank mixed with Bioshock, mixed with just cool single player shooter. And I didn't really keep in the loop when it got released, so I've stayed dark. I've stayed dark on it. I don't know anything, and just something about this world just is dragging me in. It's dragging me in. It looks meaty, it looks dark, it looks fucked, and I really want to experience it at some point. So yeah, Atomic Heart is on my list of games that I want to fucking play. And also 67% off. So we're getting there, lads. Now this is a cheap one coming in at £2.49. State of Decay 2. I really enjoyed State of Decay 1 when it first came out, and like its subsequent DLCs. I never really got invested into the game enough and actually completed it, but like the sessions I had on it were really fun, really cool, and I never actually played State of Decay 2, so it's a game that I'm like, I want to experience. I probably should finish off the first one as well, but we don't talk about my list. We don't talk about the list of games that I know I should be playing, I know I should complete, so just shh. Really cool kind of like one life survivor game, but you have like a whole base of survivors, so you need to like hunt for supplies, complete missions, but also keep your boys alive, because you might lose a dude and then you go, oh wait, that was like my main gunner, now how are the rest of the dudes gonna stay alive? And it's cool, it looks insane, and look, as it's saying, it's bigger, better, bloodier. What more could you want from a zombies game, you know? And also, it's under the price of McDonald's, so like, do yourself a favor, pick it up. Now, this final section is my Steam Deck videos, Steam Deck games. I've been looking for a few like more mindless games to play in my free time, like between breaks at work and stuff. And Halls of Torment is very much scratching that itch. It's the Vampire Survivors world of like stay alive, level up, mindlessly dodge enemies and pick up gems, and it's sick. It's really fucking fun. I'm liking the aesthetic, I'm liking the enemies, I'm just liking the gameplay loop. So big dubs. And also it's 25% off, £4.11. And again, another Vampire Survivors-esque game is Deep Rock Galactic Survivors. Again, this on the deck is just so fucking enjoyable. It's got the Deep Rock Galactic style of aesthetic and vibes and stuff, but you have to mine, you have to like upgrade, and the whole loop thing, like trying to dig away while like you've got a massive swarm of bugs chasing you. You're like, fuck, I've run out of ammo on my gun, I need to reload. I've only played a couple of hours of this, but I have been having an absolute blast, and I already have definitely didn't go to bed later than I should have because I was playing this. So yeah, Deep Rock Galactic Survivors, fucking cool. Would recommend. It is currently 30% off at £6.99. So, you know, but yeah, so winter sale, it's always a good time, you know, it's always a good time. But these are games that I personally have or want to pick up in the sale. So let me know down below what your games are. Like, are there any like wishlist games you're like, I really fucking want to get it this time? Or if there's any games that I should be picking up that I've definitely missed out on this list. But till next time, peace out, Tulu, and goodbye. Laters.